Welcome back, guys. I'm looking forward to today's video because what I hope to do is get these set where they throw a little more dirt instead of just kind of pushing the dirt. I want it to actually kind of do like a mow board on a plow and see if we can throw it. And you know, I don't have to cultivate the Jimmy Red, but it's been a week or so, almost a couple weeks since I cultivated it. You'll have seen a video, I think, on the Hastings, and I got to get back to it because it's, the Silver Queen was rubbing the bottom of the tractor pretty good on some of it, and the Hastings it was rubbing it when I plowed it the other day. So, but I think on the Hastings, instead of using those, I think I'll go old school, and I do have a real good set of smaller disc. My larger disc, the bearings in them wore out, the larger ones, but I have this set here, the smaller ones. I think we'll lay the Hastings by with these discs. So I'd look, maybe try to do that tomorrow, next day, hopefully. That's twice. That thing's gonna get you one day, Will. The drawbar is on the floor, guys, and Will was backing up and he hit it the other day while we was filming. Let's see, is any other housekeeping items? Trying to remember. So I plan on doing a live. I think I may have said something about it in a couple of videos back. I plan on doing a live pretty soon, maybe after this video. We'll let you know in plenty of time, and we'll give away some hats and shirts for Jtwes getting over 10,000 subscribers. We'll give away some of that, and it should be fun. Got a little news on it too that we'll talk about then. Nothing bad. It's all good stuff, so we'll do that then. I need to quit sitting on that table. I noticed in the video the other day, I either sat on the table or leaned against the tractor, and it wasn't clean. But anyway, somebody asked the other day about what do I do to keep this thing from rusting out. So right now, I know I got to use it a couple more times, but I just get some PB blaster. Usually I try to, WD-40 usually is what I usually use, and just spray WD-40 in there. That particular one, I'll take it apart, take the cover off and the little star wheel out, and I'll spray it front and back. The John Deere one, which I was going to use this year, but I hadn't used it yet. Now that we're talking about it, I do need to look inside of it and make sure it still looks good. So I sprayed that last year. Oh yeah, you can still see it's oily in there, and sprayed that. So we'll spray it again this fall. That is a very, very, very nice hopper. It is super accurate, and I got it set up to work on that 140 just fine. Seemed like it's something else I was going to tell you. Oh yeah, I got to run a ditch witch today. Boy, them things, when you're going through not stumps, but roots, big roots on fresh bulldozer land, that thing will beat you up a little bit. I'll put a little picture in of me running it and let you guys see it. But it's pretty fun. It's certainly, the 140 is kind of rough sometime riding it, but man, this thing was like a Cadillac compared to it. Will was reminding me while we were just talking. He said, "Are you going to tell them that you're going to try to do the live from the tractor shed?" I said, "No, I forgot." I said, "But that's what we're going to do. We'll maybe set up that barber chair right there. We'll turn it this way so you can see the tractor. We'll set it up on a tripod or something, and I'll wear this mic so it won't be bad, and then Will have his laptop, so if there's any questions or something, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it where, if there's any questions, we need to get up and move around. It'd be pretty neat to do it in here anyway. That's why we added that internet devices to do that for anyway. All right, so this is the plan, guys. We're going to get on here. I'm going to put my best guesstimate on it in the shed, and then we're going to put it in the field, see what it does. So now what I've done I've broke these loose, cleaned those threads up in there, got them all broke loose, and I've got these things angled as far as I can get them that way. So I'm hoping that's the reason why I wasn't able to get the scoop. Yeah, the scoop that I was looking for on these. I think I want to try it just to the inside of the back tire there. I think somewhere about right there. Me and Will was just talking. I thought I heard thunder, and it wasn't calling for rain today, but now it's calling for a 30% chance, which that's fine. We could use a shower. Something's wrong with that thing, Will. I think, yeah, when you took it out for the scrape blade, you put it in backwards. Flat side goes against the tractor of those cuff pins, guys. All right, messed with that long enough, didn't we? Let's get this ratchet wrench on. All right, what we're looking for, guys, I'm looking for this thing to flip dirt, almost like a plow. Now, I was telling y'all the other day, maybe I'm remembering it wrong, and maybe it never did that. But I could have swore when I used these things when I was little, they did that. That and stuck. Well, they look good. May not do nothing, but they look good. If y'all hear something running out there, guys, I got the generator running the RV, cooling it off. I'm trying to get it cooled off so me and Lino can get in there and clean it up and get it ready to pull out and go to the mountains. So if you hear that, and we may, towards the end at the end of this video, I'll show you the generator running the RV, and we'll peek inside the RV. I know you guys have seen it a million times in the videos, and we'll look inside of it. Well, it sure is even. I just hope they flip the dirt like I'm thinking. Let's go out here. Thinking. All right, so it's flipping now instead of just pushing. I don't know if you guys could tell from that little bit of video, but it was coming up and it was rolling it. So now I'm trying to decide if I tilt this thing a little bit, get that point more this way a little bit, will it roll it on like that? So let's do this. So this angle, by taking this farm foot and pulling it all the way up as far as it would go, is now creating a cup where this is rolling dirt now, instead of before it was just pushing it left and right. It was almost having a straight, it was almost like having just a straight shank on it. It just pushed dirt off the left and the right, no roll, didn't move it, it just rode through it. And now it's at least rolling it now. It was coming up just like a mow board, and it was rolling it. Now I want to see if I can direct it over towards the corn. A little bit of it was going over there, but not as much. I'm not happy with that just yet. So I'm wondering if I do point in a little bit like that, so that would hit it. Because I don't think going the other way would do it. I think that would come more rolling this. I'm gonna go point in a little bit. The distance was pretty good on it as far as from the plant. So that's point in just a little bit. I say point in, a better word would probably be toed in. So it's toed in a little bit. All right, let's see what this one. This one was actually flipping as far as the flip ratio. This one was flipping real nice. All right, that's toed in a little bit. I'm gonna get me some spray paint. I'm gonna spray paint that side red. And that'll be off and that'll be on. Or one way or another, I'm gonna make it so I don't have to keep flipping it. All right, let's go down one of these rolls and Will's gonna see if he can catch it flipping. So the left one flipping like a dream, that's what I remember. I hope Will caught it on camera, but it is literally just pulling it up like a mowboy and flipping it. The right one's not flipping, but I don't know if it was because that ridge was weak on the right side. We're gonna go this way and see what that right one does. It wasn't quite doing what the left one does. So the left one, I'm happy. I'm gonna look at the right one now. I think it needs a little more English on it. The left one is running perfect. I think the left one has a little more toe in on it. So let's toe this right one in just a little bit more and we're gonna have it. I knew I remembered these things. And of course the corn was planted flat. And we had, actually it was a little bit bigger set than these, but I've used these too, but there was a set Daddy had, it was like that wide and about that tall. I mean, it was just the next size up from here, because they make smaller ones than this. And it was just almost making a ridge almost, but anyway. And I knew these would do a little bit better than what they had been doing, so. Let's toe that in just a little bit more. I might actually use these things some more now, but I'm I'm just about running out of cultivating for the year, but this would be good for a first time cultivating. Not, well, maybe not a first time. It'd be good for flat ground cultivating probably. That maybe didn't have a whole lot of grass in it. Yeah, see, let's look at this, guys. Yeah, I'd say it pulled it up all right. I mean, you can see what it did there. It put it right there on top of it. And I was going a little fast too. But that loosened it up. And probably on this here, if I don't get to, I'm scared, if I don't get to it next week, because I am going out of town next week, I hope it stays until I get back. But the next step on this will be nitrogen and lay-by, and she'll be done. So I don't want to get caught and not have it. Well, I could always, I think I know what that one is, pigweed. I can always put the nitrogen down by hand if I had to. So let's try that. Well, the left one is down a little bit more too. Yeah, the one is down a little bit more. But that's more because of my arm than anything. So let's try this one, guys. Depth. So the English is right on it, but the depth, I need a little bit longer shank, or level my arm up a little bit more, one or the other. But the depth on the left one is that extra little inch is letting it go a little bit more. Now I know. Guys, that's what I remember it doing, so I figured it out. So it is the angle of it, had a lot to do with the flipping. Towing it in just a little bit helped, and then of course the depth of it helped. And if I was to go second gear, in that corn, in which I remember when I was younger, I did plow in second gear then on some of that corn. It was a lot taller. It was like that tall, and it would just throw it like that. I mean, it'd have a little stream of dirt doing that. And so I'm glad we figured out. Hope that helps somebody. Let's go out here and look at the RV. Thought I'd show you. I know probably a lot of you have seen this generator. Little Honda generator, EU 3000, and we got it hooked up to 30 amp right now. And it's not, you know, I got my mic on and you can hear it. It's not that bad. Let's go inside. A Gray Wolf RV, 26 dBH, outdoor kitchen on it with this ice maker and refrigerator. I think no, the ice maker did come with it. I was trying to remember if I did that or not. Come on in the house. Woo. So it's a balmy 89 degrees in here. It's cooled off quite a bit. And when I get this thing ready, or try to get it ready to go camping, I add water to it, because you know you'll use water to clean up everything. I'm washing the grease off my hands now, but little farmer style sink. We enjoy it. You know, we started out, guys, with a pop-up and then to a hybrid, and the hybrid was more because I had a 1995, the truck Ellie drives, a 95 Ram Club Cab, and it couldn't pull that much. And then we got the 2015 Ram, and it, you know, does a lot better. But this, of course, the 2500 hardly even knows it's back here, and that's fine. I don't want to load it up, but you know, it's got the slide out, the big dinette, 2 bunks, master bedroom down there, and you know, 12-volt refrigerator, pretty nice little storage here, and a pretty decent little bathroom in there. Automatic light comes on, and so we enjoy it. It's been a long time since we stayed in a hotel, but this is the first year that me and Lino will take the RV for our anniversary versus staying somewhere. And one of the reasons why we never took the RV for our anniversary is because Will and Ellie, you know, they wasn't working, and they were still in school and stuff, and you couldn't leave the yard with an RV and 3 boys sitting there looking at you. So, you know, it was okay, if we're going on an anniversary trip, we're going to stay in a hotel, and that way you felt a little bit better about, okay, it's just 2 of you going. But you know, when you had this thing and it's huge and had a place for everybody. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that helps somebody out that uses those on their tractors. I knew that those things would throw more dirt than I had been getting out of them. I hope you enjoyed that. So God bless you, God loves you, and we'll see you on the next one.